I'll be taking
And now, if I can get the gentleman to come over here, I want to talk to Mr. John Hulston for a moment. Mr. Hulston, sit down and visit for a moment. If I could be so presumptuous as to ask you to do that. He's signing, autographing a history of the Bank of Ash Grove, which is being given away here today, which he wrote. So I think he has the right to do the autographing. How are you doing today?
Just fine, Glenn. Nice to see you.
Well, it's very nice that you all asked us to come to the Bank of Ash Grove. And Mr. Hulston, as far as your relationship to the Bank of Ash Grove is concerned, I guess your personal relationship goes back to what year?
Well, 1925, when we moved to Ash Grove.
Tell us how it started, how the bank came into existence.
Well, old man Bentley had a grocery store and a dry goods store, and he had a little safe in there, and people put their money in there, and kept it. And he kept it for them, and his volume got so that he thought he better start a bank. And in 1883, he got a charter from the state of Missouri for $17,000, paid up capital, and started this bank.
Now, okay, this is the 100th anniversary. Actually, I guess the date was April something.
April 13th, 1883.
Certainly 1883 to 1983.
Central, that is Standard Time, went into effect in 83. And Brooklyn Bridge opened in 1883. And President Garfield was assassinated in 1883, and I think Mark Twain wrote Huckleberry Finn in 83, and the Bank of Ash Grove opened in 83.
Right, and that's what we're here celebrating today.
We're on the air now.
Are you on the air?
Yeah, we're on the air.
Operated bank. Personalized banking and technically proven. Those are the service for all your banking needs. Checking accounts, safety deposit boxes, and certificates of deposit.
Richard?
Ever since. With the Citizens Bank.
Are you checking them?
Here, just a minute.
Just a minute. That's the way. We got.
Facility here, the Bank of Ash Grove, the oldest bank in Greene County. The location here on Highway 160. This actual building was set up when?
4 years ago, we built this new colonial two-story building and moved down here on 160 from Main Street.
because I couldn't think of the words to fit to make a poem for this landmark occasion, but I'll do the best I can. I don't have words to express our pride and thank you that after 50 years we have a magnificent bank in our hands. So all I can say is, to the home bank in Ash Grove, we extend our deepest gratitude and love for the bank you have established here for the patrons who live and home. Thank you.
She is one of our oldest customers to the Bank of Ash Grove.
90 years young.
We'd like for him to turn the key to open the door. We'd like to dedicate this bank to the city of Walnut Grove.
Yeah, how about that? Well, that's a gang him if I ever seen him.
Joe, now smile.
All right, it's all over with now. That's it. He done it.
Broken, yeah. We like to talk about the good times, and certainly the bank, I guess, is as strong as it's ever been, and stronger, probably. Is that right?
It's at its strongest peak now. It's approaching 25 million in assets.
Tell us, was there a time when it almost did go kablooey? Anything like that ever happened?
No, this bank didn't almost go bluey in 1933 when 12 banks around here went bluey, as you say, Wayne. This bank was closed for 12 days in 1933 because Franklin D. Roosevelt closed every bank in the United States.
Right.
For 3 days, he said, but they were closed for longer, and some of them never did open. But this bank got opened on the 12th day, which was one of the first to open in the United States, I think, within that period of time. You might be interested to know that one bank in Arkansas never did close because they never got the message from the government that they had to close. The creek was up or something, and they didn't have any telegraph or telephone, so they just never knew about the bank holiday back in 1933.
That's not that terribly long ago. Okay, Mr. Hulston, before you run off, I probably will talk to you again later, and we'll go into some other things, but I believe there's a gentleman right here to your left that has a presentation he'd like to make to you. And Mr. Harpool is his name. Mr. Harpool, if you'll step up here where the radio audience will be able to hear the presentation, I think that would be appropriate. Mr. Harpool.
Now, therefore, be it resolved that we, the members of the House of Representatives, 82nd General Assembly, join unanimously in extending congratulations to the Bank of Ash Grove upon the event of its Centennial Celebration and extending best wishes for continued success, growth, and progress in the challenging years ahead. For the Bank of Ash Grove, Mr. John K. Hulston, President. It's my privilege to present this to you today.
Thank you, Doug, very kindly, and on behalf of the bank and on behalf of the community, we accept it with great gratitude.
Our program continues now with Beatrice K. and My Mother Was a Lady. Now, I understand the other bank, the long-time location of the original bank is still available.
It's still up on Main Street. If we have a cyclone and this one's blown away, or if it burns down, we'll be back in business within 24 hours back on Main Street. We just walked off and left everything like it was.
Yeah, you're on television right there.
Oh, I guess it's great. Yeah, we'll just stand there.
Yeah, you're on camera now.
What's supposed to do?
Nothing. Yeah, okay. All right, you guys, look over here. Look over here. There you go. the matter? You afraid to look? Well, that window sure is dirty.
I know what. Hey, man. Oh. But you bring your rag over and clean it for us like you do in my
Bring the
car.
windshield washer over, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You can have it now. Thank you.
My name is David Bryan.
I'm John Hulston.
Berta Meldebarger. Louise Hedspeth.
Kay Wells.
Neil Harmon.
Grace Moore.
Roberta Johnson.
Ellen Jerome.
Linda Grant.
Pam Dean.
I'm Larry Steely, and I think missing today is Tammy Leeper, and who else? Debbie Cox.